Hello, I'm Nathan Brewer, and I'm sitting in a child's lawn chair because this is the only one that we had. My co-host, Jonah Zapati, can't be here for this video. This is basically like a spring cleaning. It's 2026. We're 32 episodes into our podcast, and yeah, I feel like I want to ask our listeners a question, or people that haven't tuned in yet, subscribed and listened and shared it with all of their friends. What do y'all want to hear about? Jonah and I talk about a lot of things. We talk about comedy, which him and I are both stand-up comedians, if you did not know that by now. But no, we talk conspiracies, things that are going on in the government. I'm a big sports guy. Jonah, not so much, but I think he's coming around. Go Rainbow Warriors. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on here in Northwest Arkansas. We're the #1 comedy podcast in Northwest Arkansas. And if we're not, no one's told me yet, so I'm just gonna take that gold medal with a smile on my face. But no, spring cleaning, some things that we wanna clear up. We are doing a live show soon once we get things figured out with a venue. Big Diamond Comedy Festival is coming back around October 22nd through the 24th. It'll be in Bentonville, Arkansas, yet again for year 3 at a new venue, The Record. We're excited for a bunch of new details to come out about that. The place was absolutely packed out, sold out, standing room only, no tickets available for last year's and the year prior. And we're expecting the same exact thing for this year. That's one bit of spring cleaning that I want to do. Jonah has moved into a new house, so now we have 2 studios. Wow, exciting. So now the office, AKA my garage with a green screen. It's going to be like a 50-50 shareholder deal. Big business words like that I feel like need to be used in the hiding from work universe. But yeah, half the podcast episodes are going to be recorded in my office, which is my garage with the green screen, and his home, our office away from home, we're working out of town. Some of our overtime work and our Patreon stuff is going to be through there. YouTube, Spotify. We're trying to work with Apple, but something about that Apple company is just difficult to work with. I'm a former United States Marine Corps guy. I'm a stay-at-home dad with 2 children, a very hot, thoroughbred, authentic United States citizen Mexican wife that does pretty well and allows me to do fun things like this, like sit beside a creek, talk to you about my podcast at 31 years old. That's not depressing at all for a wife. But no, she enjoys it. She enjoys it because there's always fun things to talk about, like the Epstein list and Trump saying crazy things, and the San Francisco 49ers practicing by a power plant and how that is erupting all of their football players' Achilles tendons. Those are fun things, and she likes to talk about them. So she says, but we'll figure that out. We're doing great. Jonah's doing great too. Or so I think. We have a great friendship. But if he has an awful day of work, I doubt he's calling me and saying, hey, had a real rough patch cleaning some stuff today. He doesn't clean. I don't know why I said that. He fixes things. Jonah is the manliest handyman you've ever met. And if this is your first time seeing anything from Hiding from Work, you don't know what he looks like. And I advise you to go watch a few episodes. We've got really funny ones. Blacked is a funny one. He did a solo one with a buddy of his named Mateo called The Kung Fu Room. And I think one of the funniest moments in Hiding from Work history is in that episode. We've got on awesome comedians and guests to the show. Brady Matthews, Nick Farrell, Joe Means, Kyle Gilbert, AZ. If you know who AZ is, then you get yourself checked. But no, I love AZ. We love AZ. The podcast loves AZ. That's really all that I had. 2026 is going to be a fun year for Hiding from Work. The Pope has blessed our podcast. I visited the Vatican and I showed him a sticker of our podcast, and he did the whole thing, spit some water at the sticker, and I think we're in for a hell of a year. I don't think I can say that after talking about the Vatican, but a heck of a year. Jonah Zapata, Nathan Brewer, we're going to be more involved with the community. You'll see us walking around Bentonville, Fayetteville, Rogers, not Springdale, not that place. You'll see us walking around doing street interviews and fun things with our producer, Bryce Rabano. B-Rice. Bryce is nice. He's a fun time too. One of the best additions that we've had to this podcast. We haven't had many, but Bryce is a hell of an addition as producer, and I think he's going to add lots of value to the Hiding from Work universe. Really microverse, not necessarily universe. Universe is big, giant, large scale. We are itty bitty, tiny creatures swimming in a large ocean. But you know what? Small fish get big sometimes. And we might be a small tuna, but the tuna gets big. I think my son's somewhere behind me, and I hope he's not struggling with the water. So I'm gonna go find out. Hey, thanks for listening. Share this with whomever, even if they're deaf. Send it to them. Say like, subscribe, share it with a friend. It'll be a good time. Hiding from Work Podcast 2026. To the moon. Thanks for listening. I'm Nathan Brewer. Get back to work.